You know, like in prison when you get like yard time. It was like that.
Okay. So like what are his actual charges? Like what was he like, convicted of?
His actual charges, hang on, I have them up on the website. He did sexual assault, bail jumping, battery, and intimidated a witness.
Oh, well if that's all.
That's what I said. He was, like he was born in the war as well, so he probably didn't see a banana till he was like 21.
What is this strange item?
What the fuck is this?
Okay, a lot of my friends have said now about like a rumor that when they review the alcohol like in pubs ban on the 17th of December, they might ban all alcohol, like even in grocery stores and stuff like that. Like, I don't know where this rumor's come from. Like, none of my friends can sort of identify like a significant source. Um, and like obviously this is probably not true, right? Because I don't know, it doesn't make any sense. But part of me, and this is the part that's not good and needs to be squashed, but also let's just talk about it for a second, is panicking and thinking, do I need to go and buy a lot of alcohol like right now? Like right this very minute? What would happen if I were just to go to the grocery store and get like 10 bottles of wine? Like, that's hoarding, right? And like also panic buying, which is bad. But also, what happens when they announce that it definitely is a thing and everyone else does the exact same thing and then I can't get any alcohol for ages? Like, is it okay to just live without alcohol? Like, obviously it is. I drink other drinks that aren't alcohol, okay? But also, it's Christmas. Okay, I'm happy to go completely dry the whole year, okay? If I can just drink literally every day in December and then just like go to the rest of the year just completely with alcohol, I would be fine with that. Like, I don't know what to do. I feel like someone needs to talk me off a cliff because the problem is all of my friends love alcohol as much as me. So like I'm in amongst them. I'm not finding anyone who's talking me off the cliff. I'm just finding people that are hyping me to jump. I feel like of all of them, I'm the most sensible. Like, guys, is this likely to happen? Probably not. Rumors that alcohol sales are going to be banned in Wales from December 17th have been dismissed by the Welsh government. People have been saying that ministers are considering banning the sale in supermarkets and off licenses as part of new restrictions before Christmas, but a spokesman for the Welsh government said there is absolutely no truth in this. Okay, so that's comforting. However, in this pandemic, quite a lot of the time, they'll say something like, we're not doing that. That's not happening. It's definitely not going to be like that. And then a week later, they'll do it. Christmas time. Okay, about the alcohol ban thing, I've been talking to some other people who are more sensible. And my husband did bring up that these people need to be re-elected in the spring, and if they decided to ban alcohol altogether, that's not going to happen. Like, they've already pushed the bar a bit far with banning it in pubs, but I think people are like, okay, I'll just drink at home. It's just a fair point. Okay, so today's like time waster task has been sorting out a new board for the Popsicle Reading Challenge. So like last year I had it like all out on a board with like the different sort of like pegs and like little covers that I could put in it. And like it did take a load of time. And then once everything was sort of set in place, it became a bit pointless. But I think I'm gonna do it again. Yeah, so that's a bit of a craft project. Also, I was looking at a bit of something last night. Jacqueline at 6 Minutes For Me has posted a video sort of walking us through the prompts for the Reading Women Challenge for 2021. And God knows I do not need another reading challenge because that's going to be ridiculous. But also, the prompts on this challenge look amazing. So it's ones like a cookbook by a woman of color. I definitely do not read cookbooks, But I think just because I never really, I don't know, sat down and thought about reading a cookbook. Short story collection by a Caribbean author. Like, they're so sort of specific that the hunter in me wants to go hunting for these like treasured things to make them work for the prompts, then also just like read the shit out of them. Now I'm like thinking, can I also do this one? I'll have to contemplate this. Okay, so I keep like lists of all my TBR things on Pinterest. Anyway, I've made a Pop Sugar 2021 list and sort of put in there books I think might fit the prompts and sort of labeled them which one I think it might fit. So now I'm gonna try to do like some really hinky sort of like cut and paste here. Lol, I knew there was a reason I owned a printer.
Oh, we can do whatever we want there.
For a Christmas party.
It was just a party. Like, you can take your shoes off.
Does anyone know anything about investing? Like, my husband's on about how he thinks he can retire at age 52 by doing this like app thing that like invests stuff for him. I'm like, I feel like, well, that sounds very good. I want to retire at 52. Like, but I don't know about this app thing. I sort of said to him, oh, can you do it for me? And he was like, well, I guess. But like, obviously, if it's my money, I want to sort of know what's happening to it, do you know what I mean? But I don't know anything about that. And like, sort of all the words he was using and stuff. Didn't really get it. I'm quite bad at math. Okay, so we got everything we need here for our craft. Wait. Okay. First things first, we need to prep our board. Can't find the super glue, so we gotta use the glue gun. But I don't know how good it's gonna be because we haven't used it in a while.
Glue gun.
Yeah, okay, glue chips. That's a book that I borrowed from my friend at work ages ago, and I still haven't read it and still haven't given it back. So I definitely need to read it. It's a bit cheeky not doing it, is it?
Mm-hmm. Your friend give it to you. You can't not give it.
You're right.
Mum did it.
Ta-da! Success! Sort of. So, I have it to where you sort of look under it and it has like the prompt. But I've only done some of them, haven't done all of them. Once I do all of them, I think that's when I'm going to figure out which ones on here are duplicated or something. Like, how did this happen? There's 50 prompts, 50 books, like 50 pegs. There's definitely 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times 5. I don't understand how I ended up with 2 extra ones. It's like putting together an IKEA bookshelf and you always have like screws left over. Like, I don't understand what's happened. But other than that, once I figure out what has happened, it'll be, you know, a roaring success. Oh, I still can't figure out where these 2 go. Whatever. You slide it like that.
I'm gonna eat the champagne one.
Maybe I'll have a champagne one.
What's kind of...